Imagine for a moment that every word you speak carries a hidden energy, a force capable of shaping the very reality around you. Words are not merely sounds or letters. They are powerful instruments that can either lift us into joy or pull us into despair. What we say doesn't just echo in the air, it resonates deep within us, influencing our thoughts, emotions, and even the circumstances we attract. This is the magical power of language, a tool that can heal, inspire, or if misused, limit us. Keep reading because understanding this can transform your life. Words are much more than casual communication. They act like invisible wands, leaving a lasting impression on the energy surrounding us. Often, we underestimate how much our words influence our inner world. The phrases and expressions we repeat reveal our deepest beliefs and emotions, showing the world and ourselves who we truly are. Yet many people speak without awareness of this power. For example, constantly talking about feeling poor or powerless doesn't simply vanish. These words echo in the mind, shaping our reality. Our subconscious doesn't judge if something is good or bad. It simply makes real what we affirm and deeply believe. This concept aligns with Neville Goddard's teachings on the law of assumption. He emphasized that the words we speak reflect our inner convictions and shape our experiences. Thoughts hidden deep within us become the blueprint for everyday life. If we truly pay attention to the words we use, we'll notice how they manifest in our reality. Joseph Murphy famously said, "What you plant in your mind, you will see in your life." Constantly expressing weakness makes you feel weaker. Focusing on scarcity draws more scarcity into your awareness. Words are not just conversation, they are creative tools that build our world. Choosing them wisely can make life more joyful and abundant. Moreover, words have the power to influence action. Saying subscribe can motivate someone to subscribe. Your subconscious mind is always listening, absorbing everything you say. When you declare, "I want to be happy," your inner mind hears your desire. But if you simultaneously focus on sadness, you maintain the tension between what you want and what you feel. Goddard suggested reframing statements positively. Instead of, "I don't want to feel sad," try, "I am filled with joy and feel amazing." This doesn't just invite happiness, it affirms that it already exists, planting seeds for positive emotions to grow. Speaking kindly to yourself is equally transformative. Negative self-talk limits your potential, while positive affirmations strengthen confidence and resilience. Recognize your difficult emotions, then deliberately redirect your thoughts toward joy. This doesn't ignore reality. It allows you to navigate life with more strength, hope, and balance. Positive speech doesn't just affect you, it influences others. When people hear confident, optimistic language, they often mirror it, spreading positivity throughout your environment. Your mindset and language profoundly shape your life. Simply wishing for wealth or happiness is not enough. You must internalize a sense of abundance and gratitude. Observing your words throughout the day helps uncover subtle thoughts, shaping your reality behind the scenes. Even humor about negative experiences can unintentionally send the wrong message to your subconscious. Every word that evokes emotion matters. They eventually manifest in your life. Complaints and negative remarks feed the circumstances we dislike, whereas positive, loving language nurtures growth and joy. Affirmations, visualization, and intentional speech plant seeds in the subconscious. Murphy explained that the mind obeys deeply held beliefs, turning them into lived reality. By speaking positively to yourself and others, you reinforce love, kindness, and optimism. Words are like magical keys, unlocking the doors to your inner world and reflecting it outward. Treat them with care. Imagine your words as seeds. The more love, gratitude, and joy you express, the more beauty blooms in your life. A well-known spiritual teacher emphasized that language and thought shape the world we inhabit. Words are the voice of the mind. They express what resides in our hearts. Mindful, impositive speech prepares us for happier, more fulfilling lives. The energy you radiate through words doesn't just improve your own experience, it ripples outward, touching friends, family, and even strangers. By speaking with love, confidence, and optimism, you cultivate a reality filled with joy and abundance. Just as a gardener nurtures plants, tending to your words with care ensures a life blossoming with wonder and happiness. In my view, the power of words is truly underestimated. I've come to realize that the things we say both to ourselves and to others carry a weight far beyond what most people notice. Words aren't just expressions, they are forces that shape our reality, influence our emotions, and even guide the experiences we attract into our lives. Reading this text reinforced for me how important it is to speak with intention and positivity. I personally believe that being mindful of my language is one of the most practical ways to create real change in my life. When I choose words that reflect joy, gratitude, and confidence, I notice a shift not only in how I feel internally, but also in how life responds to me. Conversely, careless or negative words can quietly reinforce doubt, fear, or limitation. This concept resonates deeply with me, especially ideas like those from Neville Goddard and Joseph Murphy about the subconscious shaping reality according to our deepest beliefs. Ultimately, this text reminded me that words are not trivial, they are tools of creation. By speaking kindly, affirmatively, and consciously, I can cultivate a life that reflects the best of who I am. For me, this is empowering. It means that I have a daily, tangible way to nurture my happiness, confidence, and even my relationships. Words are magic, and choosing them wisely is a responsibility I want to honor every day. Let us know in the comments below if you resonate with this idea. Our words are like hidden spells, shaping the reality around us in ways we often don't notice. Unsure, try this simple experiment. Listen carefully to the conversations happening around you. You'll begin to notice how what people say intertwines with the course of their lives. Take, for instance, those struggling financially. They often talk about their challenges, feeling trapped and limited. In contrast, people who manage their finances well tend to focus on solutions, on ways to grow their income, and on keeping balance in their lives. It's fascinating how words influence our mindset. People who speak positively, share inspiring stories, and focus on possibilities usually carry a brighter outlook. Even difficult days feel lighter when hope colors our conversations. Conversely, constant negativity can create a cycle of pessimism, reinforcing fears and obstacles, making it harder to see opportunities. But here's the exciting part. We can rewrite our own story by changing our language, speaking about solutions instead of problems, about what we can do instead of what we cannot, opens doors to new opportunities and positive experiences, just like taking the first step by subscribing to this channel. Our words don't just affect us, they influence everyone around us. Encouraging words lift spirits, harsh words can bring them down. Choosing kindness, optimism, and hope doesn't only improve our lives, it contributes to a world that is happier and more compassionate. At the same time, it's important not to judge others. Everyone, regardless of their circumstances, plays a vital role in the larger picture of life. Often, the difference between those who feel trapped in hardship and those who thrive lies in mindset. The way we think shapes our unique world and life experiences. Think of your words as seeds growing into your future. Choose them wisely and watch them bloom into a life filled with love, joy, and abundance. Even small shifts in the way we speak to ourselves can create profound change. Ancient wisdom, like that of Hermes Trismegistus, reminds us that speech and thought are gifts that connect us to the divine. Our words are powerful. They linger in the universe, joining countless other words and thoughts to help shape reality. Speaking positively can not only transform our own lives, but also improve the lives of others around us. Hermes taught that careful, loving words can heal relationships, spread understanding, and make the world a better place. What we say and think now shapes what happens next. That's why it's so crucial to speak with intention. Words can bring love, hope, and happiness, or anger and conflict into our lives. They are a kind of superpower, capable of creating remarkable changes when used wisely. Ultimately, the world we experience is a reflection of the inner landscape of our minds and hearts. Within each of us lies a seed capable of growing into something extraordinary. By consciously choosing uplifting words and thoughts, we activate a kind of inner magic, turning dreams into reality not just for ourselves, but for those around us. When we speak with faith and optimism, we are like wielding a wand, shaping small pieces of paradise here on earth. In short, the words we carry in our hearts have incredible potential. They can weave a life full of joy, surprises, and wonder. Let's commit to using this power wisely to spread a little happiness, light, and magic wherever we go. Inside each of us lies that spark, waiting to blossom and make the world brighter. Reflect on these ideas and share your thoughts below. In my personal view, this idea has completely changed the way I think about words and their impact. I've realized that what we say is never truly just words. They carry energy, influence our emotions, and shape the experiences we attract. For me, being mindful of my language is no longer optional. It's a daily practice. Choosing words filled with love, hope, and positivity has not only improved how I feel internally, but I've also noticed it subtly changes the energy around me, affecting my relationships and the opportunities I encounter. I truly believe that each of us holds this hidden power within ourselves. By speaking and thinking consciously, we can create a life that reflects the best of who we are, while also inspiring those around us. For me, embracing this mindset has been empowering because it reminds me that I'm not just a passive participant in life, I'm an active creator of my reality. Words are a form of magic, and I intend to use them thoughtfully to nurture joy, love, and abundance in every area of my life.